welcome back to another crypto video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's jacobcrypobury here. Hope you're doing amazing. Just want to start a video today on Tron Trx because we've got some massive news about a new algorithmic stablecoin. And when we look at the volume for Tron right now, what's crazy is it's got the 7th highest volume of all crypto. However, it's ranked 22 by market capitalization. So we're getting a lot of volume at the moment for Tron Trx cryptocurrency. So do watch this video until the end to get my own thoughts and what I think can happen with this particular coin. So what's happened at the moment, we're down back to $40.2. $40.2k, shall I say, with a $765 billion market cap for Bitcoin. We've got a few green bubbles and a couple, well, mostly are red at the moment, but the market is going to be pumping pretty hard. Luna has also pumped really hard. I did a video on that today as well, so check out that video on my channel if you're keen to learn a bit more about that. Along the whole of the network map for crypto, everything is bleeding out a little bit. We're just getting a bit of a pullback, maybe a bit more of a slowdown as we see a lot of these big resistances receive rejection. And that's also quite an important thing to consider. Ethereum down to $3,000. We've got ADA back down to 0.91. DOT is down to $18.35. So yeah, let's see what can happen here. So I want to start off with some crazy news. So Tron is dedicated to building the infrastructure for a truly decentralized internet, and massive followers, 1.3 million. This project grew rapidly, and it really does show. This is the tweet from earlier today. USDD, decentralized USD, is the most decentralized stablecoin in human history, making finance accessible to all by applying mathematics and algorithms. As a result, it enjoys perpetual existence without relying on any centralized entities. A bit windy outside, sorry about this, guys. So we can see the USDD, or decentralized USD, the most decentralized stablecoin in human history, making finance accessible to all by applying mathematics and things like that. So they didn't actually get a massive retweet on this particular thing, but I want to show you more details here. We can see HE Justin Sun is extremely bullish on this particular activity. The DAO joined hands with major blockchain players to launch USDD, and that's what we're just talking about. So decentralized algorithmic stablecoin, Trondao joined hands with major blockchain player, we actually did already read this. So evolving from stablecoin 1.0 to 2.0 eras represented by Omni-based and Tron-based USDTs. Blockchain is now adhering into the stablecoin 3.0 era. This movement will be led by Tron's USDD. So this is huge at the moment. As we can see in the Omni USDT 1.0 era, stablecoin of no native blockchains relied entirely on the Bitcoin network. Transfers typically took more than 30 minutes. Handling fees could cost up to $100. As well, there was a cap on the daily transfers conducted on the network at 200,000. The total market cap of stablecoins stood at less than 1 billion. The associated dollar reserves were redeemed, managed, and stored by centralized institutions. What else do we have? Well, we've got a lot of interesting news here. I'm not going to read through it all, but I wanted to tell you that this is absolutely massive for Tron Trx, the whole of stablecoins, and where you can stake this, and it just grows the sector so much more, guys. So this is absolutely massive. 2 over 5. Here we go. In the history of blockchain, stablecoin has gone through 1.0 and 2.0 eras, represented by Omni-based and Tron-based USDTs. 3 over 5, USDD will also be available on Ethereum and BNB, chained through the BTTC cross-chain protocol. Prominent institutions in the blockchain space are welcome to support the USDD issued on Tron, Ethereum, la-di-da-di-da. 4 over 5, USDD is a game changer, as it will free holders from central authorities, arbitrary impositions, and eliminate all entry barriers. 5 over 5, I believe that USDD can be Tron DAO's most significant contribution to the world financial freedom after the introduction of TRC20 USDT trading pair. Let us work together towards more freedom for all the 7 billion people worldwide and towards a better tomorrow. So yeah, that's right. You've only got to look at Bitcoin to Euro to GBP to USD value over the last 10 years, and Bitcoin is smashing all of those currencies. So screw you fiat, screw you inflation. We are here to stay. Crypto, decentralized finance. And yeah, let's see what's going on. So Tron ranked 23 at the moment, $7 billion market cap, 1.2772 billion trading, 24-hour volume. Now what's going on is we have had a significant correction from our particular 0.18 all-time high, but every time, it looks like we really find this sticky point around between the 0.046 and also the 0.059. So this is a key area of resistance and support, and we're just sort of floating our way through it at the moment. So yeah, quite a messy bit of TA right here, but I'm just going to remove some of my drawings. And what's happening is once again, we're getting rejected at this red line, which is a key area of resistance. We'll make that yellow just for the ease of being able to see it. And we're still stuck in this particular trading range. We've had a few corrections. Yes, indeed. We know this. What's happened is, like, first correction was a whopping 73%. The next correction down was 52%, maybe a little bit more if I can just drag it a little bit lower. It doesn't want me to drag it, but you get the idea. That was over 50%, and the next correction that we saw was from this particular high down to low, about 22%. So the corrections are diminishing, and it means that we're seeing this kind of coil-like activity, and I would expect Tron to at least break through the resistance coming up soon at 0.074. The significant area of resistance we want to break through is actually this diagonal resistance. So when we come through 0.09, that's when we can start really breaking those resistances out of this giant descending triangle almost, and that's when we can see some really bullish activity for this particular project. Look how identical each phase is here. We get rejection at 0.072 one time, and then we see the rejection again. If you look at this closely, we come down, support, come down, retest, rejection, we get this accumulation, come back up, rejection. We're coming back up and we're getting the rejection time and time again in this particular tight range. So we could speculate that maybe we're going to come back down to 0.057. Maybe there's a bit of hype here, and maybe we're going to come up another time to 0.074 before retesting this resistance and actually maybe breaking through. For the love of crypto, can we just please break through this horrible little lull phase that we've got? So we've been sitting in this tight spot for a while. It's been 100 days trading in this particular range, a range that is back and forth of around 20%. So it does, in my opinion, demonstrate and reflect a very tight accumulation range, and I think we can break out of this eventually. If we look at the 4-hour time frame here, we've got a big candle, lots of volume has come in. We can see on our volume bar right there. And we also got the nice bullish crossover on the MACD. We are a bit overextended on our RSI, and we're a little bit overextended across the 20-day moving average right here. So if we pull up our Fibonacci retracement, you could expect us to hold around this 0.618 golden pocket level before maybe seeing continuation to the upside. If we have a look at our hourly chart for Tron right now, we can see that we're just sort of trading sideways. We're putting through a lot of support along this particular 0.0067 area, and maybe we're actually forming a bit of a descending triangle, which is typically a bearish chart pattern where we could lose this support and come down to 0.063. If we do get a bounce to the upside on this particular occasion, I speculate that we'll be coming up to around 0.073. So that's a short-term price action. What do I think can happen for the long term for Tron? Well, I like to use my Fibonacci extension tool time and time again. We can see last time we came up to the 0.618 on the head. We hit the nail on the head. You see this? Swing high, swing low, Fibonacci to the next swing high. We came up to the 0.618. So we could speculate that maybe we're going to try and do the same thing, come up to the 0.618, which would take us to around the 0.098 price level. I think that's quite a pragmatic approach. I'm not going to sit here and say this project's going to do 5x or 10x or 20x just because of this and that. I'm not one of those people that's trying to take your money based on liquidations and trading fees. So that's one thing I'm going to tell you right now. I think realistically we're trading sideways just like this supply phase over here. If we look how long it took before, we see it took 77 days in this particular occasion. 84 days, actually, my bad. This one is taking a little bit longer. So it's just another lull in the market. I think it's whale distribution. We've seen it. We see the distribution on these, these rallies. We see this descending rally right here, and it doesn't look good. We're stuck in this lull. So we've had a lot of accumulation. We are ready for the next impulse. Hopefully that'll take us through these critical resistance levels, and from there we're going to see some juicy crypto. So that's my insight on Tron TRX. I think it's a great project. If you want to grab some Tron today, you can buy that using the first link in my description down below. Also guys, if you're new, make sure you do hop into the Discord channel. You can also find that in the description, completely free, 200 people over here. And if you want to support the channel to get some exclusive benefits such as one-on-one messaging, an ebook to really transform your crypto journey, as well as trading signals and much more, you can also become a patron at the price of a coffee. And I'm sure you buy a lot of those coffees, and by the time you drink it and piss it out by the end of the day, you've not really gained much, have you? So yeah, I appreciate you guys sticking around. Make sure you sub to the channel, like, comment, and I'll see you soon.